bought that C50 for the motor, to put the motor into that truck because it's all blown up. But then I thought, oh, C50's too nice. Oh, I forgot the Porsche was right there. I have to drag that out of the way. So then I bought this truck for the box. Don't mind the holes everywhere, it's fine. Well, I don't know what's on fire under the hood. I found a spot too deep. So I think what we're gonna do today is oh, maybe I should clean my camera first. I wonder if this old sweetheart's gonna fire up today. It hasn't fired up since that day I revived it. What do I need? What do I need? I need gas. Well, maybe a little wind in that tire. It's not flat, but let's kill the battery on the Dodge first, because we ain't getting no snow plowed if I don't get this guy pumped back up. But I mean, look at the tread on them. Like, how do you, like, I know you pump them up every time. Look at all the cracks, yada yada, but there's some good tread left on it. And it's a 37. I just can't, my conscience won't let me pull a good 37 if it's got tread on it. I'll pump you up until the day you go kaboom, little tire. But I'm not giving up on you yet. Mostly because I'm too cheap and tires are so goddamn expensive. Well, I mean, the snow is as high as that milk crate. So, right? Like, it's nothing crazy, obviously, but... And actually, let's warm you up, too. We're good. What's up, man? Little savage. Are you the cutest, Charlie? You the cutest ever? I know, it's not like minus a million out. We can actually play. You can come plowing with me? And make sure you test out your dollar store brooms handles. If it'll hold that up, it'll sweep the floor. I don't know if this is gonna fire up or if it's gonna fail horribly, but first we gotta put fuel in it. Dig out your homemade fuel cell. Alright, well that thing's making enough heat now anyway, so it's warmed up enough. And I did leave my little click-clack electric pump on, so we're gonna prime the fuel system with that. Get this out of the way. And see if we're pumping fuel to the carburetor. Because I know the mechanical pump works, but why crank it if you're not getting fuel? Oh, she's pumping fuel. Okay. So now, and I mean, it's still cold start. It's like minus 15 or something. It's just been so freaking cold here. Minus 15 feels delightful. I'm not gonna lie, but she's a cold start, you could say. A drift start? I don't know. But I mean, I got my cables vice gripped on there real good. That should be fine, right? Oh, there's snow on the seat. Nice. Oh. And I think I know why the PTO is stuck too. Because they're both buried in snow. Alright, old sweetheart. Give it a couple pumps just for the hell of it. I don't think the squirter's working this one. They might now. Oh! Oh, what a loyal. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that made me pretty happy. I think I know why the PTO is stuck. Because next to the giant hole in the floor. Yeah, so that's why. And I'm actually gonna soak these down because I want to use that this weekend. Load it up with snow and haul it out to the mud bog. Okay. Well, I better move this first anyways. Oh, I did have it plugged in. I mean, it was only plugged in for an hour, but it worked. A little bit of heat goes a long way. I really should take that carburetor apart because, as you can hear there, I gotta pump the fuel steady to keep it running. Because you can't, with the accelerator pump gone, you can't feather the fuel to it. Like if I try to give it just a tiny bit of fuel, it'll just stall on me. That truck will come out of there, but not with a flat tire, it won't. That front driver's side's pretty low. So we're gonna give that some air and help it. As it turns out, 3 pounds isn't enough. You know? My sweetheart Fargo's behind it. And I don't want to hit that. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of snow. And them tires are so bald that they barely even hold any snow. But once that tire's got more than 3 pounds, she's gonna come out of there. Worst case scenario, I really just want to put it down beside the International. So as long as I can get it rocking a little bit, as long as I can drift it over and then back it in there, it doesn't have to come out, it just can't stay there. So if I can just go with the ass end of it and then back it in there, well, so be it. Just go back and forth a little bit more each time. She'll make her own trail and you'll be fine. I got greedy. was something. The hole in the floor matches well with the end of the exhaust. So I'm starting to get dizzy in there. So that's enough carbon monoxide for one day. But she's where I wanted it. It wasn't pretty. And you guys probably screaming at your TV telling me how to drive my truck. But bald tires and a foot of snow. No weight. Ball duals. And no accelerator pump. That's why I kept dying. Because you gotta ease onto the fuel. Because if you try to give it any fuel, it just falls in his face and dies. All right, good. So the compressor's dropping air. Well, let's try. Let's try moving the truck back. See if it'll take air there, maybe. Gotta find the sweet spot. Oh, we might have found the sweet spot. Oh yeah, the battery died. Yes.
I really got to add them other two springs. Every time I see that blade folding over, it just kills me. But when you're in the truck, you can't see the blade curling over, so you can't even see the blade. I'll fix that right away. Well, I don't know what's on fire under the hood, but she's a little steamy. And I found a spot too deep. I mean, when the door on this thing is, it's high enough. All right, well, she's the next day now. So, a bit of snow. Yeah, that would explain why it's stuck. Shovel a little bit of that out of there, it should be mint. Well, with a little bit of violence and a whole lot of shoveling. And it's hilarious, I lost reverse for a minute and I was like, oh no. I thought I killed it. However, it was just the shift linkage all jammed up the way the truck was torqued. So, yeah. I mean, she was in there deep. No arguing that. I think I'm gonna drive up this side and shove this over and try not to fall back in there. And what I really gotta do, the thing I noticed when I was checking yesterday's video so much is that I gotta hook up the other two of them. And I mean, hats off to this transmission, taking my beatings like it does. Haha, not again. Okay, well, we're gonna do something different. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. But we're just gonna Hail Mary over that for now. Oh, this truck is just the best. Yeah, snow's heavy now. Alright, so now I went with plan B. Fuck the spring. I'll just put that boomer on there. And look at this. Ha ha ha. This will tell you how hard I hit this thing. And I welded it here. Like, that's where it's welded to the frame. That is actually the frame just ripping in half. But, I mean, I've landscaped with this thing, moving dirt even. So, I mean, and she's seen some hard impacts. We'll see how this works, or if it's gonna rip my blade off. One or two things will happen. It's heavy snow. Oh, it is cutting real nice. I'm really gonna regret it if that blade rips off. I think I might make a pass up to the house and get a jack underneath it. Jack it up tight and just fucking weld it to the frame where the frame's ripped. I think that's what we'll do. Before it completely rips off, because then it's gonna be a lot harder to attach. Even though I'm gonna take this plow off at the end, like this summer, for that Chevy. I might still have to use it a couple more times. Oh, look how nice that's cutting. Oh yeah. The only thing holding it is this D-ring. That's awesome. Okay. Well, couldn't find my drill to clean that up, so we'll just clean her up with the flapper wheel. Why not? Now it's tempered. And I mean, yeah, it's ugly, but it's strong. I can assure you it'll be strong now. And if not, well, we'll find out together. This poor old truck. She's seen some shit a time or two. I think it's been left in my slough. total of like a month. Because a couple times it was stuck there for a couple days. But then once it was stuck for like 3 weeks. Took everything in the yard to get it out. And finally Steve's jam pull truck had to physically pick it up. Fucking minty. Well, now she's just gonna be the tits for plowing the driveway. See how our little bullshit plow held up. Oh yeah? You mean? Never moved, and I was hammering that pile there, and it was as hard as a rock. Yeah, she gets a way nicer cut now. Should have done this a while ago, probably. We haven't really had any snow. It's the second or third time I've had to plow all winter. I want to shove it all in the swamp, but I don't really want to be hooking this plow at big ruts. Losing my plow, get too ahead of myself. I would have to get the tractor going. That winch does good though. Yesterday's video, the short there on TikTok, it had to drive home without the clutch. All right, so all you got to do is grab your shover into gear. Don't matter which gear, preferably a low one, but and then just she's running, right? Nice and smooth. Steer with your knee. Like you know where the gears are. And can't even move it. It just broke off. So that's why I had to drive it home with no clutch yesterday. Forgot all about it. Shit. You gotta price that up now. She won't even get in there anymore. So I guess that trailer is just gonna have to stay there until I can get into town and get a slave cylinder for this thing. As the driveway's clean, that's all that really matters. That's all I was really aiming for. I just love this truck. How's the restart on the next day? She wasn't plugged in today. I mean, it's not really cold enough to need to be, but kind of want to see if that battery works, because it was dead and I had to charge it. Give her some pumps. Oh, what a fucking treat this is. I'll give her all the pumps. There's no accelerator pump, so you gotta really pump the shit out of it. What a treat. Yeah, and the exhaust broke off right there, right underneath the cab. So with the great floor, I mean, I was almost seeing things when I got out of this thing yesterday. Oh, I was almost seeing things when I got out of this yesterday. Better little truck. Anyways, just gotta see if it'll fire up, right? And of course it does. Everything old fires up, unless it's locked up. Yeah, look how hard that is. Can't even break it up. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hopefully the weather's warm and the beer's cold. Fucking hey, cheers guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate anybody that subscribed. If you did, that's cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. Thanks for the views. Appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.